How's it feel coming back into this park?
Good. This is one of my favorite parks to play at, so I'm excited.
What kind of reception do you think fans will give you? You were a hero in the 2022 World Series, and then your usage kind of became a subject toward the end of a bad year last year for the team.
Yeah, I mean, the way I think about it, I've always appreciated these fans, the way they showed up each and every day. Whatever outlook they have on me, I mean, they can have it, right? I think at the end of the day, we made great memories. We beat a team that a lot of people didn't think we would beat. We got really far in a division series. Obviously, we didn't go to the World Series like we wanted to, but that's baseball. It's going to happen. But for me personally, I gave out all my effort. Obviously, a lot of people think in the 23 year where I didn't go multiple innings, put a damper on their perspective on me and the hard work. But at the end of the day, I put in everything I had and gave the team every effort I could to put us in a position to make the playoffs. But again, it's a team sport, so at the end of the day, if they think it falls on me, that's just what it is.
Usage with the Astros has changed, though, from how you were used in San Diego. If you had a contract with the Padres, would it have been different for you?
Sure. Like I said, I think the biggest thing, even in spring training going into 23, they mentioned that they were looking to sign me to a deal and never gave me an offer. So at that time, I had to play the game, make sure that I was healthy, and I did everything I could to be there and give multiple outings, 3 in a row. So at the end of the day, I did what I could to put myself in the best way to stay healthy. And like I said, Astros invested in me, so I invested in my health and give everything because we're both at the same interest.
Was this something that you had made clear to the Padres when they first? Was this AJ Preller was aware of this, right, when he first traded for you?
Yeah, everybody was aware. It wasn't a secret at all. It happened at the beginning of 2019 and or in 20. So everybody knew the conditions of where it was at, and I think it got stirred up a little bit more in the media than anything else. So it is what it is at the time.
The Padres settled. They didn't take you to arbitration. Was that part of the conversation? Also, they paid you pretty well. They kept you out of court before the 23 season, as far as your usage.
Yeah, no, that never came up. They just, that's something that the San Diego Padres, they do. They don't take guys to arbitration. That's what they value. So at the end of the day, it's still a business at the end.
Is it because it wasn't a multi-year deal at that point where the usage comes into play?
Well, it's more of a long-term investment. If I get hurt 1 year, then you just throw the guy away. You see it often with relievers. Guys get hurt. Next year they're looking for a job and they can't get picked up because they're trying to get healthy. So at the end of the day, the business plays both ways.
Robert Suarez has had some recent hiccups, but any surprises into what he's turned into for the Padres?
He was always a dominant guy in that bullpen. I think, for me, I learned a lot from him, and it was just a pleasure playing with him. And obviously, seeing the way he started this season, it's a long season. You're going to have ups and downs, especially for him. He's a young guy. He throws really hard. Changeup's nasty. For anybody to lose confidence in him, they should be. They're not watching baseball. He's an unbelievable player and also a human. So they got a good guy back there.
What's the relationship like with the guys in this clubhouse, and what's going to be like if you're given that chance to face some of them?
Great. At the end of the day, we all had a good relationship together. But when we get in between those lines, it's business, and it's a game that we all play. And obviously the friendships is out the window, but you respect each other, you respect and play hard, and play the game the right way, and whichever way it falls, it falls.
What do you think of the back end that they've assembled this year with the deadline with Scott?
Yeah, they got a good squad. Like I said, AJ's always putting pieces to his puzzle and figuring out ways to give himself a chance to win.
Arise hasn't struck out in 30. I've lost count. What makes him a tough at bat?
I feel like he's always like that. Even since he was with the Twins, he's always been a guy that doesn't really strike out. He's just a really good bat the ball guy. He doesn't think big. He has unbelievable hands. So he's a top-tier guy.
Do you even try to strike out a guy like that, or is it just put it and play it off the easy?
I try to strike everybody out, honestly, so I'm probably the wrong guy to ask, but he just has really good, bat-the-ball skill.
You don't mind. Blake Snell said that at the final game last year that it was the most talented team he'll ever be on. Any surprises to this day? Like, in your opinion, why didn't it work for this team last year?
I think there was a lot of unluckiness in the team, right? I think we went 0 for 15 in one-run games, right? Like, you don't see that often. I think there was a lot of things. It wasn't really the chemistry or camaraderie. The team was a lot of fun to be a part of and good dudes, and it just didn't work out the way we wanted it to with the baseball aspect of things. And if we even split, win 7 of those one-run games, we'd be in playoffs. So sometimes it just doesn't draw up the way you want it to be.
Do you surprised to see that they're at 85 wins now with pieces removed from that team, or do you see that as the one-run games, the extra inning luck evening out across 2 years?
Yeah, I think that plays a big thing. But at the end of the day, like, AJ's going to put together a team that he thinks is best, and I think he's always really done that.